In anticipation of gay marriages starting on Tuesday, the Kern County Clerk's office says it will have security on hand. Kern County's become a lightning rod over the gay marriage issue when County Clerk Ann Barnett suddenly decided her office would no longer perform any wedding ceremonies for any couples, effectively denying gay marriage ceremonies by the county. But as soon as marriage licenses are issued to gay couples next week, some plan to marry just outside the county building on Truxtun Avenue. Meanwhile, San Francisco Mayor Gavin Newsom says if Kern County refuses to perform gay marriages, he's willing to come to Bakersfield to help the county marry gay couples. No word yet from Ann Barnett if she will take up the offer from Mayor Newsom.
While trying to get answers from Kern County elected officials on the gay marriage issue almost ended with one of our 29 Eyewitness News reporters getting arrested this afternoon. In the end, county officials still denied reporter Jose Gaspar from getting access to a public building. But we have team coverage now of exactly what happened. We begin with Jose, live from the county administration building, where it all unfolded earlier today. Jose, what happened?
Kurt, we were here earlier today working on a story concerning gay marriage and its related consequences, such as the county canceling performing all wedding ceremonies here. But when I tried to get answers from public officials, I didn't get any, and they decided to call police. Hi, Jose Gaspar, Channel 29. Ann Barnett here.
I don't believe she is.
For the past week, Eyewitness News has tried to get answers from Kern County Auditor Controller, County Clerk Ann Barnett about her handling of the gay marriage issue. Barnett also canceled her office performing all wedding ceremonies as of Friday. So with the permission of two couples getting married here today,
okay if we allow? No.
We tried to videotape those weddings, but here's what happened.
You can't come in. Okay.
This is a public building though, right?
Yeah, right there.
And then a woman came to tell me we couldn't videotape the wedding because of a security issue.
Okay. And for the current time, we are going through the election with security. So we're going through the election right now. They're counting the ballots and they're totaling them and they're certifying their totals to the state right now.
What does that have to do with us videotaping a wedding?
Well, there's only certain places and, you know, I have no comment right now at this time.
The woman turned around and took off as I tried to get her name. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. What's your name? What is your name? I then tried to get an answer about this by going back to Ann Barnett's office. And at that point, the chief of security came out.
Hi, guys. Hey, you're disrupting the people's ability to do business.
My name is Jose Gaspar, Channel 29.
Could you please leave? You're being rude. You've actually tried to force your way into a secured area. Could you please leave and stop interrupting the business of the county?
And your name is?
You can have my name in a minute. Can you please leave? Are you refusing to leave?
No, I want to ask, I want to know your name.
Are you refusing to leave?
No, I want to know your name.
Call the police, please.
Mr. Burgess said we tried to force our way in. The videotape shows differently. Now, for years we have tried to, or rather for years, we actually have had access to videotape weddings here, but today, for whatever story, or for whatever reason rather, it was a very different story. Reporting live from downtown Bakersfield, I'm Jose Gaspar. Now back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you, Jose. Now, after Jose was asked to leave the Auditor Controller's Department, we sent reporter Carol Ferguson to that office trying to get our questions answered. And Carol joins us now with what happened next. Carol?
Well, I stayed down at Ann Barnett's office hoping to get a statement. We had been told that she might do that. Barnett had come out after a little while when I was there, and she handed me this slip of paper, and on it is the name and phone number for her attorney. And she says all of the questions would be directed to him. Here's what happened next.
The security is called and the chief of security tells me.
Two Bakersfield police officers arrived outside Barnett's office, and at that point, Jose left and I stayed, hoping to talk to Ann Barnett. It was 3:10, and I let the receptionist know I was waiting for Barnett. So I'm here if she has a moment, if she would talk to me.
Okay, let her know that you're here.
Okay, and I'll wait here, thanks. She came out about 10 minutes later and handed me the slip of paper with the attorney's phone number and name, Greg Scott. Who's Greg Scott?
He's going to speak for my attorney.
Okay. We want to know why we were denied access to videotape the weddings today when we've done that in the past.
We found the other day that one of the media tried to get outside the area, and that we found that it was a little too disruptive for the staff in conducting business. So that's why we denied access.
Eyewitness News did tape a wedding in the clerk's office on Friday. Today, another staffer in that office who would not identify herself told Jose he was the reporter who went where he wasn't supposed to. Jose says that did not happen. And today, Jose was given a different reason for why we could not tape a wedding. But we had more questions. I asked Barnett about the apparent offer by San Francisco Mayor Gavin Newsom to come to Kern County and perform weddings for same-sex couples if Kern did not have enough staff. Any thoughts on Newsom's offer to come down and perform weddings?
I guess Mayor Newsom can do what he wants.
What do you think?
Now, I checked with the CBS affiliate in San Francisco, and our partners up there say Newsom is apparently offering to have people from his office available to perform same-sex weddings here or in Butte County. I asked Barnett if she had anything more to say about this controversy, and she said no. We wanted to find out more on her not willing to perform marriage ceremonies and how much revenue that has brought into the county. Once again, she says all media questions are now being referred to her attorney. Back to you.
Thanks, Carol. We called the attorney Ann Barnett, told us was handling all future media inquiries. Greg Scott from the Alliance Defense Fund released the following statement to us about why they are representing her. Quote, the Alliance Defense Fund is prepared to defend any clerk who exercises his or her right not to perform wedding ceremonies under California law, unquote. ADF is currently advising Ms. Barnett. We looked at ADF's website. It represents, among other issues, traditional family values, which includes defining marriage as between a man and a woman. After being denied access to weddings at the clerk's office, which is a public place, and as the media, we have the same rights as you to be, we had our attorneys contact Kern County Council. They spoke to County Attorney Bernard Barman, why he sent an email to Ann Barnett's office this afternoon suggesting that she try to accommodate the media in the building. He also said he gave her a legal opinion back on June 3rd about what she was proposing to do dealing with the issues from the Supreme Court opinion allowing for gay marriage. He also warned her about the potential liability to the county for denying access to the media in a public place. Bottom line, he warned her she should work with the media, and she stubbornly won't accept his advice. This all started because as of June 17th, same-sex couples will be allowed to get married. The decision is a state Supreme Court ruling. Last week, the High Court ruled against issuing a stay on allowing same-sex weddings until Californians get to vote on a new ballot measure in November. That means as of June 17th, next Tuesday, all couples, including same-sex couples, can get marriage licenses from the county clerk's office. Shortly after the court's decision, County Clerk Ann Barnett decided to stop doing all wedding ceremonies, citing budget reasons. But at least one minister is planning to perform ceremonies.
I intend to be here, available to marry people who want to get married, who have a marriage license.
Gay or straight?
Gay or straight. We're equal opportunity.
We checked with the clerk's office this afternoon. Only 34 same-sex couples have made appointments to get a marriage license in Kern County. And the same-sex marriage controversy is being fought at the state capitol today. Opponents of the same-sex marriage ordinance filing a motion to the State Court of Appeals today to stay the state Supreme Court decision that will allow gay marriage licenses to be issued after 5 p.m. next Monday. The latest motion says the High Court overstepped its jurisdiction by overturning a voter-approved statute against gay marriage and declaring the state ban on same-sex marriage was unconstitutional. But some say the court's decision is a valid one.
That the court has already decided this issue, and that is plain and simple, that the Constitution guarantees the same rights, fundamental freedoms, and protections for every Californian. And again, that is just like the freedom of religion, just like the freedom of speech. Freedom to marry is included in that.
The Legislative Council was asked by gay legislators to provide opinions on whether any legislative action was needed to implement the Supreme Court's ruling and were instructed that no legislative action was necessary. Stay with 29 Eyewitness News for the latest on this ongoing story. We will continue to follow developments and report them to you. We'll also have complete coverage next Tuesday when the first same-sex marriages are performed here in Kern County.